There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Star players move around more than ever.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. McCollum, the 2, and Hood, the 3. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Lillard in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, we've got Ibaka. Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Basket counts. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Covington dishes to McCollum. Back to Covington. Over Morris. Nurkic trying to get open. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. George against McCollum. And McCollum with the block. A second chance effort. And the layup by George.
Bringing the intensity on the glass. If Paul George is out there, he's going to give it his all.
Lillard on top, defended by Beverley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Now, here is Ibaka. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
When you have someone with Ibaka's size and coordination, it's a crime not to get him some looks inside.
Here's McCollum, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Can't connect from short range. Over in the corner, Beverley for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
McCollum finds Lillard. Misses the layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside Hood. Fires from deep. Here's Nurkic. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And it's Leonard missing. For Portland, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Start for them. Inside. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Lillard, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
Clippers leading by 6. George looking around. Nobody near Leonard. Offline with his 3. And so Hood will bring it up for Portland. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
McCollum passes to Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
The 3 from George. Connects from three-point range. George has got 7 points. Trailblazers trail by 9. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Beverly against Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Clippers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. And Leonard gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Good finds Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Put up top. Portland moving the ball around. And here's McCollum for 3. That shot off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Ibaka against Nurkic. The fader. Ibaka, no luck.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Zubac is checked in for Marcus Morris. Beverly against Lillard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Clippers. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And, of course, Portland, 2.5 games back.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they've fallen all too quickly down to that spot at the bottom of the standings. If any team needed a bright start, it was them.
Yep, they're already been written off by a lot of people this season. I'm not ready to give up on them quite yet, but they better show me something soon.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
For the Clippers, Patterson, he's checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Leonard. And it's Luke Kennard in for Paul George. Here's Trent, outside, Jones. He kicks to Lillard. Can they get it? Batum grabs the miss.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Beverly. Sweet little floater. Beverly's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
.132 left to play here in the first. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Cantor trying to free himself up, and the basket by Lillard.
Major props to Lillard there. Terrific focus to get hit on that shot and still deliver.
Here's Kennard. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Lillard. Now the pass to Giles. Jones finds Lillard. Cantor trying to free himself up. Giles. Great positioning on the putback.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And here is Los Angeles now. 10-point lead. Now here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Kennard. Another one falls for the Clippers.
In addition to being a good floor spacer, Luke Kennard is shifty in the mid-range area.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more NBA action. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing when it...
I think it comes from being in a big family.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
They've got Batum. Kennard is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. It's Kevin Gelly in at power forward. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
JMCCOLLUM, he's checked in for Lillard.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Giles, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Beverley. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And Smitty, you know what Pat Beverley is going to bring every night. A fearless, ferocious, at times almost sociopathic level of intensity. And this guy just does not take a possession off.
You know, he's one of those guys I would have to question even playing with him. He plays so hard. I know I hate playing against him. Doc Rivers calls him the heart and soul of this team.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Trent. And here's Kennard. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Banked in off the glass. Kennard's got 6 points.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
On the wing, Jones, defended by Batum. Pass to Trent. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Or the 3. Drains the three-pointer. McCollum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Kennard, the pass to Zubac. From down in the low post, it goes. Zubac has got his second bucket of the night.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
It was a sizable loss, and it was mostly due to their awful passing and ball control. They just need to use better judgment in this game.
It's hauled in by George.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And now Portland on the break. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Kennard. JMCCOLLUM comes up with the rebound.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Kennard against McCollum. The shot's good. McCollum's got 5 now. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lets a floater go. Kennard's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 4. Down low, here's Nurkic. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kennard, the bounce pass. And shot on the way, and the jumper falls for him. He has 6. The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to Washington.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really, the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Back to Covington. Hood for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And when he gets right into his motion, tough to impact that shot from Hood.
Now, here's Kennard. He's got 6. Leonard, the pass to Patterson. And they pick up 2.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Portland's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Leonard with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. George, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Lillard's checked in. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. Leonard, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
McCollum, no good.
This shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. McCollum outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Hood. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In OKC, Paul George showed he can be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
And PG, he has the versatility to succeed in different roles. Doesn't have to dominate the ball.
Yes, and if anything, he's more comfortable scoring within the flow of the offense. With his all-around impact, doesn't need to force things to make winning plays. But if you need him to, he can.
Back to Jones. Passes to Nurkic. Clock at 6. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Over in the corner, Beverly to the paint. Here's Patterson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You have to like the way Patterson can bait defenders into a foul. Very crafty.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, George. The three-pointer, no good. Portland's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now, here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Jones. Lays it up off the glass.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now George. He's got 9. Kicks to Beverly. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
Spacing the floor. This is what they need from Patrick Beverly on the offensive end.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. Well, he's been an elite scorer for so long in the league. Jack, how does Damian Lillard carve up defenses night in, night out?
Lillard.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folk.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. JMCCOLLUM really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Hood, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard still not one to the spotlight.
That is so true.
That's good.
It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Morris. The offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Morris has got 7.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
The Clippers trail. And Leonard has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. He's got 12. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Outside, Covington. He kicks it to Nurkic. Rebound by the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Lillard looking around. Portland again missing. Clippers leading by 3. The Trailblazers have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start.
There were a lot of ways he could have finished that one, but he's decided to keep it classy with the finger roll.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Kennard in for George. Cantor checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard against Beverly. Pass to Zubac. And Cantor over to help. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
He is in the zone tonight. Kawhi is carrying this offense.
It's McCollum with the drive. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Beverly against Lillard. Now here's Beverly. Guarded closely. Good D by Covington. Here's Hood. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Rodney Hood has good size at 6'8". Really uses his frame well to get his shots off.
And it's tied up with that one.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Outside Leonard. Kennard, the pass to Morris. Shoots over Covington. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Outside Hood. Lillard against Beverly. Lillard attacking. Count that one. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of Lillard's willingness to challenge defenders.
Lillard against Beverly. Now here's Leonard. T right on him. Over Hood. And the shot is long. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. A 2-point game. They host the Kings after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Beverly with the ball. 11 points in the game.
Because of the explosiveness, Beverly's dangerous off the dribble, as you see right there.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Morris. Trailblazers leading by 3. McCollum kicks to Jones. And the pass to Giles. Portland moving the ball around. McCollum against Beverly. Trent passes to McCollum. Over Beverly. McCollum, no good. Clippers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And the Clippers making a change here. Patterson's checked in. Cantor against Beverly. Zubac trying to break loose. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Beverly.
A shot that Beverly's developed. Once you have the floater, you don't always have to get to the rim.
And the basket by McCollum.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
That's tipped. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's what Portland has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Beverly against McCollum. Pass to Kennard. Patterson down low. No good from 11 feet. Trailblazers leading by 4. Trent passes to Cannon. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Up top, Batum. He's guarded by McCollum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Clippers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing. And his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there. Kind of a glue guy.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Kabengele's checked in. And it's Paul George in for Patrick Beverly. Kennard against McCollum. And it's blocked. Outside, George. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. McCollum fires from way outside. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 13 points in just this quarter. Kennard, the pass to Kabengele. Kicks it to George. Outside, Batum. It's George on the wing. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Kennard. Lets the 3 fly. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a chance to check out the stats here for Harry Giles. How his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Nurkic is checked in. Kennard finds Patterson.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's McCollum. Makes it off the glass. 28 points for C.J. McCollum.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Outside, George.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backdoor.
That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 3. We'll be back shortly live. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Paul George. Baca is out there with Batum. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Morris in at the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And it's Lillard missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
George with no one around. But they recover it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
And he knocks down the first one. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Hood's checked in. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Leonard. Over Jones. And Leonard gets it to go.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Lillard with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That'll be his second foul of the game. And there's the pass to Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground. Textbook. Old school rebound.
Here's Jones. A shot off that time. 18 that time from Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Portland leading by 3. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Here's Kennard. Outside, George. Ibaka looking for an opening. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Luke Kennard. And a switch here also for Portland. JMCCOLLUM, he's checked in for Jones. Portland's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Pass to Covington. Hood against Leonard. Hood kicks to Lillard. Kicks it out to McCollum. Nurkic trying to get open. McCollum no good. Clippers trail by 5. Now the Clippers moving it up. And there's Paul George on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 4 assists in the game. And for Portland, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. To the inside, here's Covington. Knocks down the 10-footer. Covington's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Leonard. It's deflected.
Rodney has those long arms. He can block your shot. A tenacious defender.
Takes it out to Covington. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Here's Leonard. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter. Lillard attacking. The dish now to Nurkic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A physical big. Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. Clippers trail by 5. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Zubac the pass to Beverly. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard.
Patrick Beverly is an irritant. You hate playing against him, love playing with him.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Cullen passes to Covington, and the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points for Robert Covington.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Beverly up top, covered by Lillard. That one goes. Count it.
Just 6'1", but not many players more physical than Patrick Beverly.
McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. Outside Lillard's got 5 assists in the game.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair. It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And it's sent back by George. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Hood's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Outside Hood. Leonard with the steal. Here's Beverly. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Patrick Beverly plays with a scorer's mentality. Takes the opportunity to step up.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
And the Clippers call time here. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Leonard, that's for 2. Rebounded by Hood. Hood's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the rejection by Zubac. Covington finds Hood. Out left to the wing. And Lillard gets double-teamed. To the paint, here's Cantor. It's rebounded by Leonard. Clippers trail by 4. Count that bucket.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
McCollum against George. Covington dishes to Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Kicks it out to Lillard. 1:33 left to play here in the 4th. The shot will not fall. Here's Beverly. Here's Morris. Zubac trying to break loose. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket for Morris.
Yeah, important points from Morris. And when he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Out to Hood. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th. Clock at 4. Here's McCollum. No good on that one. George with the defensive effort. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Lillard finds McCollum. They double-team McCollum. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard against Beverly. Misses from close range. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Covington. Passes it to McCollum. Rebound by the Clippers.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. The three won't fall. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of.
Thank you, Dave.